It's finally here. It's time for FLM. Are you ready for FLM, Grimmy? No. He doesn't even know what freaking planet he's on. All right, well, we got the bike all loaded up, the Rocket 3's over there, and Jessica's going to take the truck over to Ace Cafe so we can get our booth set up. I feel so professional. And I'm excited. I'll be honest with you, I really don't know what to expect. It seems like there's quite a few people showing up to the hotel already, though. This guy, I didn't get a chance to say what's up to him, but he was wearing a camera. Of course, that doesn't mean makes YouTube videos, but yeah, he was wearing a GoPro, and there's a couple Harleys parked up there. Last night, I met the blue bike and Doyle dicking around in the shed. That was super cool. He's such a nice guy. I just got a text from Downshift 83. He's actually already up at Ace Cafe right now. And I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm happy. I want to run away. About a million things all at once. You know, I really hope this event goes well. Although, I'll tell you, I really can't take credit for it. This is Blockhead's baby right now. Well, Blockhead and Mrs. Blockhead. Every time I try to give Blockhead credit, he looks at me and goes, Mrs. Blockhead did all the work. And he also has a little bit of a panicked look in his eye when he says that. So if I want to keep my head on my shoulders, I better make sure to mention the fact that Mrs. Blockhead is the one putting in the legwork and making all the effort and making this event happen. And huge thanks to them. Unless it goes horribly wrong, in which case it's all their fault. Ooh, I recognize that bike. That is my man, Alabama DS. There's no way there's another Kawasaki Concourse of this year and vintage rolling around right now. That's gotta be you, bud. All right, here at Ace with Jess and Grim. They've still got a tiny car show going on. When I say a tiny car show, it's not very big, and it's also full of tiny cars. So we're gonna grab a beer while these guys wrap up, and then we're gonna set up the tent. All right, so the tent is a lot bigger than it looked in the pictures, and I officially have the biggest, dumbest tent here for just 2 motorcycles and my dinky little table, but we're gonna go ahead and make it work. I'm just gonna fill it up with people, so everybody have some shade. So far, so good. I don't know exactly how well things are going because we just started up, but I don't know, man. I'm having a good time and I'm meeting cool people, so that's a win in my book. We got people up here buying shirts. I'm also displaying this thing that Risk Racing sent me. This is the Lock and Load Pro, and I don't know how many people know about it, but it's actually pretty cool. I'm about to do an install video and put it on my truck, and this is how we'll be locking the dirt bikes down. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, brother! If you couldn't tell, that's Downshift 83 stuff. So he's here too, strictly for thumb modeling. We got the Blockhead crew all set up here, and in the flesh, Motonosity.
Oh, I saw that too.
Oh my God! Are we allowed to win the raffle? Because we just got a whole bunch of tickets. So
no, but I am.
All right, guys, we got tons of cool people out here. Lots of folks are showing up. My man here drove. Where's my thumb? There we go. My man here drove down from DC to come to this thing. It's only like 4:15 at this point, and things are getting already pretty full, man. I don't know exactly what's going to happen or how full it's going to get, but I'm pretty stoked about it. What a beautiful shot. Jason and Jess showed up for the event. And even cooler, even though nobody on the channel is going to remember who they are because they haven't been on in years, my very good friend since high school, Red, and his wife, Jacqueline, both showed up. Yeah, they got kids now. That's how long ago high school was. Kid. I'm sorry I was cussing at you like that. All right, you guys remember my man, Dave Chapman, 4-star Dave. Look over here. What up? He came up to display next to the KTM, the other KTM, the 4-star 250 that you guys have seen in the motocross races that I film when Dave does them. We're gonna get him to do some woods races eventually. We just got to get him some hand guards and maybe a pipe guard, but we'll get him set up. remember this video, but this is my man Lighted Up 550, who has been on the channel literally 4 years ago, probably in the first dozen videos I ever made. Go back and find it. At the first meetup I actually ever did, the first meetup I ever attended, you were at, back when I had like 1,000 subscribers, probably less than 1,000 subscribers.
Good old
This
Jeff put
motherfucker
that right
was there.
together.
That was
Florida
Jeff.
Rider.
Rest in peace, Jeff, the Florida Rider.
He would have loved to see this.
He would have loved this, dude. Anyway, I like seeing stuff like this because it lets you know that this is no flash in the pan shit. I've made literally lifelong friends through YouTube. So.
My name's Shadetree Surgeon.
This is what you do when you can't afford a drone.
That's me.
As the night progresses, things are getting wilder, things are getting weirder. So a lot more people showed up to this than I thought was going to. A lot more. Things are getting kind of fucking wild. Thanks for we're signing out. I'm gonna pack up everything, and it's time to get like legitimately drunk instead of just kind of drunk.
Yeah.
Hey man, we good.
Can't say no metal on the back.
Oh, I don't politics on nobody.
Are you riding on the back of the bike?
How do you feel like sitting on the back of that bike? How do you feel like touching all that man in front of you?
Gonna go for mainly the Rocket 3.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh yeah! Stick it in there!
What's up, weirdos? I just wanted to offer a little postscript after the FLMM video because let me tell you, I was kind of having too good of a time to really get as much filming as I wanted to get done there. As you can see at the end of the video, we decided to take all our stuff and the Rocket 3 back to the hotel room so we could continue partying and get drunk without having to worry about any of our stuff. And that doesn't exactly make for the best filming. So, you know what? I feel like I didn't make a great FLMM video, although I did try my best to kind of convey what kind of time we were having there. In a word, it was absolutely humbling because having that many people come out and that many people come up to me and say, hey man, I love the channel, we love what you do, we're so happy to meet you, we came down here and we're partying with all these people, it blew me away. I read every single comment that I get on every single video, and I talk to people all the time in messages and on Instagram and on Facebook and of course on my Patreon, but being confronted with them in real life, shaking people's hands and hearing their stories, it's so different, man, and it really just, instead of blowing my head up, I almost wish it did. I almost wish I was the guy that was just like, oh man, I just can't wait to get all this attention so I can feel like my head's 3 feet wide and I'm the coolest person on the planet. Like, it's not like that for me. It was just really, it was almost scary. Scary in a good way though. Scary in the fact that these might just be stupid little videos that I have fun making, but there's a lot of people who love them, and being able to meet all you guys and hang out, and it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing. And it really made me feel great about what I do here, even though it's a stupid little YouTube channel that really doesn't mean anything. It made me feel absolutely amazing, and it made me want to just double down on the amount of work and effort that I put into this channel. Once again, huge thanks to everybody who showed up to FLMM and made it into what it was. You guys are the ones who made this event amazing. For those of y'all that I didn't get to spend as much time with as I wanted to, I really apologize. There was a lot of people there, and I felt like a chicken with its head cut off. I was just running around everywhere. Yet again, I want to throw out another special thank you and just give huge props to Blockhead and Mrs. Blockhead. Without them, this event would not be possible. And trust me, they're already working on FLM 2019. So if you missed this year's event, don't worry, it's happening again. You'll also have seen in the video that I was selling t-shirts at FLM. Huge thanks to everybody who bought a t-shirt. Blown away that many people wanted to wear one. And I actually sold out of them. I don't have any more. I'm eventually going to be offering them for sale online, so keep your eyes peeled on the videos, and of course follow me on Instagram because I'll have those restocked and available to buy on my website. There'll be the Shade Tree Wizard that was designed by Ken Dean, and I'm going to have a bunch of other designs available as well, if you're interested anyway. Like I said, follow me on Instagram. I'll have those links down below, and I'll let everybody know when I have those things back in stock. Good times with good people. It was an amazing event. I can't wait to see what the future brings. I think it's going to be bigger and better next year, and everything else that comes along with it is just going to be fucking amazing. I don't know, man. I got a pretty good feeling about this whole thing. Till next time, y'all, keep it weird.